Welcome to the LEGO Star Wars Mini Imperial Star Destroyer video 2021 edition. I've upgraded the model to make it even better. So without further ado, let's begin. Before we get started to the tutorial, I just quickly want to go over the changes and upgrades that I made to this model. As I said, I've upgraded the turrets to make them look even better, and they are now more accurate. The engines are also a lot better because there are now 4 engines instead of the 2 that I had in the last version, which looks much more realistic. As you can see, I've added plates here to cover up the backside. It was all empty in the last version, and as you can see, I've added a turret. This is the Star Destroyer Death Star turret, which was at the underside of the Star Destroyers in the Rise of Skywalker. And finally, I've upgraded this stand, which makes it even more sturdy when standing like this, but you can also display the Star Destroyer like this. So the Star Destroyer is made out of 5 different parts: the base, 2 panels, bridge, and the stand. If you want an in-depth instruction tutorial, you can check out the link in the description below. And by the way, I've improved this design to make it even more sturdy. It is like rock solid. So with that out of the way, let's get started. So the first things first, we're gonna take a look at the stand. If you like this camera angle, by the way, leave that in the comments below. This is the new experiment that I'm doing for the channel. So let's get started with the stand. I built the stand specifically to make it durable and also to be able to make this stand up on its own. So it makes it stand up, which is a pretty great way to display your Star Destroyer. So that's kind of about it for the stand. I'm gonna get into bridge at the end, I guess. This is the base. So the engines are just attached by this plate piece or whatever you want to call this. I don't really know the name. We have a 2x1 cheese lob right here. 4 of these transparent light blue studs represent engines, and this cool piece, which I do not really know the name of, that goes right here to make the engines look even cooler, and I think they certainly do. This is where the all magic happens. As you can see, we've got a jumper plate right here. We've got 2 hinge plates, 1x2 hinge plates. We have a jumper plate, and we have 2 jumper plates here. So this is for filling out the front gap, which no matter how close you get these, there's gonna be a little gap in the front like that. Under that, I've added this piece to make it look a little more detailed, I guess. So this is attaching to these panels underneath. This was the hardest thing to come up in this design. This literally took me like 2 weeks to come up. I've tried many different design ideas, but none of them worked. They were either too bulky or they were pretty bad looking. So yeah, this was the best that I could come up with. Before making this video, I spent 2 days trying to make a better version of this, but at the end of the day, this looked the best, so I switched back to this. Yeah, that's kind of about it for the base. You're gonna see why I added this jumper plate at the end, because I'm gonna show why I made the bridge like this. So let's move on to the panels. The panels, as I said, was the hardest thing to make. So as you can see, they attach right here, and this is like 5 studs tall, as you can see, to make it pretty sturdy. And no matter what I do, this is not snapping. As you can see, that was pretty hard to accomplish, especially in this small size. Oh, and if you're enjoying this video, a sub to the channel would be marvelous. I'm trying to reach 200 subscribers before Christmas. I added this plate. I've got a hinge piece right here to connect to here. If I connect this is like perfectly fitting here. As you can see, there's not a lot of space left, so this was the best I can do. In this size, it has tons of pieces. It's just amazing. And I've added this to make it even wider to fill out this gap right here. There are no gaps in the sides. There are pretty much no gaps in the top, as you can see. If I do this, you can see why I made the bridge like this. There's a space in the middle. To fill it out, I built bridge like this. As you can see, we've got a 1x1 brick right here, a 1x1 plate with a connector, which is connected to this 3x1 tile. Design is exactly the same. I tried to change it up a little bit, but this was the best looking one. If I separate this a little and push it, it's gonna connect to that jumper plate. As you can see, it fits perfectly in this spot. And I've also upgraded these turrets, and also I've added this turret made with some studs and also 1x1 round bricks and a couple of hinge pieces, so I think you can replicate that pretty easily. Yeah, that is kinda it. Let's get this stand, attach this stand. So if I turn this over and put it, it is gonna be super great looking. As you might imagine, coming up with this design was not easy, so a sub to the channel would be amazing. I'm trying to reach 200 subscribers before Christmas. It would be a pretty great Christmas gift for me. And thank you so much to Crazy Bricks, Matthew Tube, and IK for subscribing. I was so surprised to see IK subscribing to my channel because I've been watching his videos for quite a long time. If you want to check out, I'll leave a link in the description below. He makes amazing videos. If you're into tech, then you gotta check out his channel. That is it. As you can see, this design looks pretty damn cool. You can use the affiliate links in the description below if you want to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.